Python literals. In Python, literals are constant values that are either assigned to variables or used directly within the expressions. These values can be of various types, including numbers, strings, booleans, collections, or special identifiers. Unlike variables, literals are immutable, meaning their values cannot be altered once they are defined. Let us take a look at an example. Here x is equal to 10. This is integer literal. Print x and the output is 10. Here x is equal to 10 is an integer literal. Literals in Python are classified into the following categories. The first one is numeric literals, includes integers, floating point numbers, and complex numbers. Second one is string literals. This represents any sequence of characters enclosed in quotes. Third is Boolean literals, consist of two values, true or false. Fourth is collection literals, encompass the data structures like lists, tuples, dictionaries, and sets. And the last one is special literal. The none keyword is used to represent the absence of value. Understanding the use and behavior of these literal types is essential for Python developers as they form foundation of the effective program in the language. Let us see one by one in detail. The first one is numeric literals. Numeric literals in Python represent values involving numbers as the name implies. They can be assigned various numeric values and are further classified into three main categories. The first one is integer. Integer literal represents whole numbers without decimal points. These values can be positive, negative, or zero. Python supports several formats for representing integer literals. Decimal base 10. Standard numeric system using digits 0 to 9. Example 100 minus 5 0. Binary base 2. Prefixed with 0 small b or capital B. Example 0b1010 equals to decimal 10. Octal base 10. Prefixed with 0 small o or big O. Example 0012 equals to 10. Hexadecimal base 16. Prefixed with small x or capital X. Example 0x capital A equals to decimal 10. Let us see an example. Here integer num is equal to 10. Binary num is equal to 0b1010. Octal num is equal to 0012. Hexadecimal number is equal to 0xa. Now print these values. Here we have initialized multiple variables using different form of integer literals and printed their values. And the output is this. The next type is floating point. Floating point literals represent numbers that include a decimal point or expressed in scientific notion. They are ideal for calculations involving real numbers or fractions. Standard notation numbers with a decimal point, for example 3.14 minus 0.99, 2.5. Scientific notations use E or capital E to denote powers of 10. For example, 2.5e3 represents 2500.0. Example, this is the standard floating point. This is equivalent to 12000.0 and this is the negative floating point. Now print these. Print float num, print scientific num, print negative float. Here we have initialized multiple variables using different floating point literals and printed their values and the output is this. Third type is complex numbers. Python supports complex number literals which are made up of real part and an imaginary part. The imaginary component is indicated using capital J or small j. For example, here 3 is a real part, 4j is a imaginary part. And here imaginary part is 0. 7j is a purely imaginary. Print these numbers. This demonstrates how Python handles complex numbers in different forms. Now let us see the second type of literal, that is string literals. In Python, string literals are a series of characters enclosed within the single quote or double quote or triple quotes. They are used to store and work with textual data such as names, messages, or even multi-line content. Types of string literals are single line strings. These are used for simple one-line text and are enclosed in the either single or double quotation marks. For example, message 1, welcome to Python in single quote. Message 2, learning is fun. Print message 1, print message 2. Here we have initialized multiple variables using different format of single line string literal and printed their values, and the output is welcome to Python, learning is fun. Second type of string literal is multi-line strings. Multi-line string literals in Python are enclosed in triple single quotes or triple double quotes. They allow you to write text that spans several times, making them ideal for long messages, documentations, or paragraphs. Here is a multi-line string example. Multi-text is equal to, we are writing in 3 double quote. Python is a powerful language. It supports multiple programming paradigms. You can build web apps, automate tasks, and more. Print multi-text, and the output is this. The third one is escape characters in strings. Python provides escape characters that let you include special formatting or characters within a string that can be typed directly. This slash n inserts a new line, slash t inserts a tab space, this inserts a single quote, this inserts a double quote, this inserts a backslash. Here we have initialized a multi-line string literal and printed its value. The fourth one is string concatenation and repetition. In Python, you can combine strings using the plus operator, known as concatenation, and repeat strings using the star operator. Third literal type is Boolean literals. Boolean literals in Python are used to represent truth values. There are only two possible Boolean values, true or false. These are commonly used in decision making and logical operations. Here is an example for the same. And here we have initialized and printed two variables with the Boolean values. The output is true, false. Fourth one is collection literals. Collection literals are used to represent group of related values. Python supports several types of collection literals. List literals, an ordered changeable sequence of item, for example, apple, banana, cherry. Tuple literals, an ordered unchangeable collection of elements. Example, red, green, blue. Dictionary literals, a collection of key value pairs. For example, brand, Toyota, year 2020. Set literals, an unordered collection of unique elements. For example, 5, 10, 15. Let us see an example. List literal is equal to sun, moon, stars. Tuple literal is equal to circle, square, triangle. Dictionary literal is equal to language Python version 3.10. Set literal is equal to 100, 200, 300. Now print these literals. Here we have initialized a list, tuple, dictionary and set and printed them for users. And the output is this. Fifth one is special literal. Python provides a special literal called none, which signifies the absence of a value or null value. It is commonly used to indicate that variable has not been assigned any data yet. Example, result is equal to none. Print result. Here we have initialized a variable with value set to none and printed it for users, and the output will be none.